Hello, everyone. My name is Heidi Castrillón. I'm here at Project Light Home. Yes, I am here with María Trusa. Maria is the co-founder of the Project Light. So this moment is very special because soon we're going to be in New Jersey on July 18th. And this is the perfect moment to talk and get to know her a little bit more, even though she's very famous in New York. Hi, Maria. How are you?
Heidi, thank you so much for being here with us at this very special place. There's a lot of meaning in this home for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maria. Now, I know everybody is seeing all the advertising in the group, and I know the work that you do, but can you tell us a little bit, what is Project Light?
Project Light was born out of the work that my son, Franco, and myself, and Ben, who is a spiritual guide, unbelievable. We have done tremendous amount of work on ourselves. I come from a lot of trauma, and I was born and raised in the Dominican Republic, and there was a trajectory of my life where I had to really connect to my life again, because I was extremely disconnected. So we help and guide people through going back to the connection that they were born with, which is the light within yourself. So going to New Jersey, I am so excited because I happen to have a lot of leaders that I am connected with in New Jersey. And it was almost like New Jersey was calling me. So Project Light, we've been doing these transformations for over 3 years now. And the results that we are seeing, the transformation that we are seeing, it's something magical. Honestly, it's like magic. And for me to bring this to New Jersey for the first time and be able to have leaders that have supported me through the journey that I've gone in, for 6 years, I've been doing a lot of work with people that have gone through major trauma in their lives. And because of the work that I do with Yo Digo No Más, which is my nonprofit organization that focuses on children, sexual abuse of children. And that work has led me to connect with amazing leaders that have allowed me to have the platform to be able to bring the light that I have found within myself. And that's what we're going to be going through. We're going to go through an experience like I can guarantee you that you have. I know you're going to go, so I'm excited.
I'm signed up already.
Yes.
So tell us about this Project Light Summit. This is not only for women.
Heidi, Project Light Leadership Summit is not just for women. This is for everyone. Everyone. You have a soul. You're a human being. You belong in Project Light.
You say this is not another conference. This is a real work where real leaders do real work. What type of work they're going to do that over there?
So this is an immersive experience, and you're born into this world. You become the leader of your life. And that connection is the connection that we want to concentrate on. And I'm not going to give all the details because we want you to get very curious. This is not a seminar. We're not talking about skills, although you're going to learn about skills. But the skills that we are going to be guiding you through is learning how to continue connect with your light. Because that light that you were born with is there. It never leaves you. So that is the immersive experience. And imagine being in a room with 100 people that are 100 lights. We're going to be projecting light from each other. And it is exciting to me, as you could tell. I get very excited about this work because when I see the transformation and I see these leaders, they get to see things that they could not see. Wow. Because it is, I call it collective healing of leaders.
Correct.
And that's what we do.
We need urgently.
Yeah.
We really need urgent. Now, of course, like everything good, you had to go through a certain period. And this summit is 12 hours.
Yes.
Tell us how people get engaged to those 12 hours.
Heidi, that is a question that a lot of people ask. 12 hours? The immersive experience from the beginning, we get you there. And that is our job. It's Ben's job, Franco's job, and myself. We've been together doing this work that something divine happens from the moment that people walk into that room. And everybody that is there is the light that turns on. Once it turns on, it doesn't turn off. We are, the irony is that we have the tendency, these summits, that we get to go for an extra hours. We're trying to be very good, but everybody's there by the end of the summer. Nobody leaves before.
Oh, well, the testimony, I'm going to be myself because I go to conference summits and I stand up. So there is no phones, no cell phone.
We are going to, it's a soft ask.
Soft ask.
Do not,
no, of course,
we will, moments ask you to put the phone, back. But
I'm just asking because I'm so manic working.
The idea is definitely the phones will be
to be connected. But aside from that, honestly, I'm going to record a video after the summit. I can't wait for myself to go there and to be connected for 12 hours. I think it's like, I'm thinking about that I'm going to be healing mentally, my energy and flows, everything. I do yoga, I take vitamins, I eat healthy, but I think we really need to polish that light that we have inside the leaders. So talking about, saying about leadership, for instance, what about leaders? So, what you will say to the leaders listening to this conversation, that why they cannot miss the summit?
Thank you. That's a great question. As leaders, we have become really good at doing. We get so caught up in, I have to do this. I'm so busy, that we forget of the being. You see, we are human being, and that being is powerful. That being has so many answers that we are not listening because we are too busy doing. But getting connected to your being and learning to be. There's something that we are going to, and I'll give you a little bit of a hint. There's something that you're going to learn every day. We guide you to and teach you how to connect to the heart, so that you can ask your heart every morning, who am I today? Who am I today? And this morning, as I was getting ready to be with you, I did the same exercise that I do every day. And it told me clearly, you are the messenger. That's what it came to me. And you'll be amazed how you get to listen to the whisper of your soul, the whisper of your heart, and you stop doing so that you can be. And as you be, there is massive transformation outside of you. There's a saying we say, Project Light, as within, so without. The outside is a reflection of the inside.
Inside, definitely. Yes, I agree with you, Anna. And by impacting one person, it's incredible how much you can impact in your, like you say in the beginning, the families. The Project Light gets into the families, office, work, or business, right? Now, there is so many business owners or startups and collectively feeling. Correct. Even going to a celebration with the family, some people are not connected. They don't see each other for a long time. And then comes the observation, how they treat me, how they serve me the food. But if you have different vision from inside, you're going to value the other. I mean, the people's action, or maybe transforming them, talk to them.
There's a statistic that is scary to hear, but over 95% of the world population, and this is not me saying it, there are studies out there, is disconnected.
Yes.
Is disconnected. So why Project Light Leadership Summit? Because what you will get, guaranteed, is a connection that you do not currently have. Right now, you don't have.
We are so connected with the phones, with all the platforms, social media, but we are not connected inside. And that is so true, because we wake up, and I would say, thanks God for opening my eyes. But then it's like rush. I had to go there, I had this meeting, I had the other. And especially, I will say, with all the respect to all the community, especially Latinas, we want to do it right because we have that pressure. Even also Latinos, the males also Latinos, because we have the double pressure, the language, that to be hard and to do perfect and to do best because we want to look best. But inside, we disconnect. Even when we are alone, the mind is not stopping. So
I agree.
I think I'm going to take it as a medicine, as a recharge every day. I will say my testimony afterwards.
And you mentioned about the Latinas, the Latino community. And for me as a Latina, that understands the culture, that understands the past, the social norms that have been created that continue to create more blockage and continues to create the pretending world that we live in, I can tell you that I am excited. I am excited to bring this, especially to New Jersey, because I know personally many Latina and Latino leaders in New Jersey that are doing great things in New Jersey.
Yes.
And I'm like mind-blowing, some of the work that is being done. And to be able to help them with their being, then for me, it excites me that I will be collectively bringing light to all of them and uniting, because we need to learn how to work together to empower each other to a divine level that we are a minority. We're a majority, but living in a minority world.
That is totally, I'm agree with you. And we have to be more up there, but connected inside.
Yeah.
Not get disconnected and run by all the world outside, by the agenda, by improving, because that's the pressure. We block ourselves because we grew up, especially living here, we have to prove my family that I left in my country, that I'm doing right. I have to prove my manager so I can get promoted. I have to prove my kids we get quiz everywhere. And it's the same thing, they have to prove that they are good, they're doing good because they have 2 boys, 3 boys, or sisters, everywhere. So everybody gets involved in that stress and that disconnection, to be honest. So, and it's getting hard to keep the family, so to keep your groups, even your friends, to be connected. It's incredible.
And what you just said, what it has done is that it leads to a disconnection from the self. But then what we do is we forget about us. You forget that you are the one that has the answer. You are the one responsible for your life. Then we go and forget the most important person in the world, and that is you. This is about you. This is the work that you are waiting for, because we put ourselves last. I am very big into me first. Me first for you. Me first for my kids. Me first for my family. Me first for my employees. Me first for the community. Me first for the world. Because if I take care of my being, then I have a stronger foundation.
Correct.
My light is I will be a strong beacon of light.
Sincerely, I can't wait for July 18. And I think, please, New Jersey, if you're listening, Heidi speaking, okay, I want to see you all of there. I'm going to personally, I don't know, but I start cleaning up my agenda. So on July 18, I'm going to be 12 hours or 40, or maybe we end in a party. So not a problem, but I'm positive that New Jersey is going to create the movement of Project Light. And it's going to be a movement. It's not going to be one-time shake hands and nothing. I think can be a movement. And Project Light can be, empowering other, like you say, and I respect a leader like you, recognizing that it's other leaders. And it's so important to recognize and respect the other ones are growing, the other flowers are growing, the other person, the other leaders are doing great. And let's come together and we can do a strong movement so we can have a strong voice also. And in any platform, in any area of our life, either, social arts, business, politics, anything, I think, friends, we have to create the movement before New York wins, make it. So what else, or where they can go to find more information about Project Life and the event, of course, the summit that you're hosting on July 18th?
So it's all over social media. So it's Project Light. That's our Instagram, and we are on LinkedIn. We are on Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Our website is projectlight.com. In addition to, and we're going to give you all the information here, but you can go to my website, mariatrusa.org, and you'll get Project Life from there, and you get to see all the work that we do. And before I leave, Heidi, I want to make sure that I'm going to make a guarantee here. This is the guarantee. You're going to connect to your temple, which carries your soul, as the leader that you are, at a divine level that you will not recognize yourself. The kingdom, as we call it in Project Light, you have a kingdom. Your family is your kingdom.
Yes.
And the connection that you're going to create with your kingdom, your family, will be, you will see, it will be transformed. And one connection that is extremely important too is wealth. I believe in wealth. And as leaders, we concentrate first on the wealth, but we tend to forget the being and the kingdom. So the way that we at Project Light look at our life is the being. It is our temple, our body, connection to our mind, in the kingdom, our family, in the wealth.
I think I need a special retreat after that also as well. So we're going to continue this. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much for bringing this to New Jersey, to be honest. And I'm calling all my friends. If I don't call you, like you said, I shouldn't tell you what is information. Just look María Trusa, okay? And you will find all the information. Thank you, Maria. And all my respects for you, for the work you do. And because you have your history, that will be another conversation. And you built a very nice life for everyone else. Thank you.
Thank you.